This tutorial is to review the preterit of some irregular verbs that ends in gar, car, sar. So those spell-changing verbs apply only to the first person singular form to preserve the sound of the infinitive form of the verb. Those verbs are also called gar, car, sar ending. To start, here we have the subject pronouns in Spanish and the endings to conjugate and the preterit or AR verbs. We review those endings when we conjugate in the preterit for regular verbs. Here the first group ending verbs on car ending with the verb buscar. To conjugate this verb, the first thing we have to do is drop the ending. So what is left is the stem. So let's see what happens if we directly add the corresponding ending to the yo form and the preterit. Busqué. The pronunciation of the infinitive form of the verb is buscar. In the yo form, busqué. So we are not preserving the sound of the infinitive form of the verb if we just add directly the ending for the yo form. So here, let me ask you this question. What was first, the egg or the chicken? Well, that is a hard question, but we are not going to worry about this question because we are in the Spanish class. The right question for us, it will be what was first, the pronunciation or the spelling. So the pronunciation was first. That's why they have to make some spell changes, because they have to make some adaptations in order to preserve the sound of the pronunciation. So in this case, they have to make this change, the C for QU, in order to conjugate in the yo form. Yo busqué. The infinitive form is buscar, yo busqué. In this form, we are preserving the pronunciation or the sound of the infinitive form of the verb. For the rest of the subject pronouns, we are going to use the stem and the endings to conjugate in the preterit, because this rule applies only to the yo form. Tú buscaste. Él, ella, usted buscó. Nosotros, nosotras buscamos. Vosotros, vosotras buscasteis. Ellos, ellas, ustedes buscaron. Let's see another ending. Gar ending. The verb llegar. Let's drop the ending. What is left is the stem. If we make the same analysis as the previous verb, we will just add the ending. How this is read? Llegué. Let's remember that the letter E and the letter I with G sounds like a J. So we are not preserving also the sound of the infinitive form of the verb. Llegar, llegué. That's why we have to make this change, the letter G for GU. To conjugate in the yo form, yo llegué. The rest use the stem plus the endings. Tú llegaste, llegó, llegamos, llegasteis, llegaron. And the last ending, sar. Empezar. Yo empecé. Empezaste. Empezó. Empezamos. Empezasteis. Empezaron. Let's review some other examples. Here we have a little summary for gar ending. The G changed to GU. Car ending. The C changed for QU. And SAR ending. The Z changed for C. The verb pagar. Yo pagué. Tocar. Yo toqué. Comenzar. Yo comencé. Remember, those spell changing verbs apply only to the first person. That's the way we conjugate those gar, car, sar ending verbs and the preterit.